What's going on, everybody? I know it's been a while since I've done a live, so I'm going to do one tonight.
Can I get the door?
Yeah, sure. So, we're live. Saturday, I just got back from seeing Ghostbusters Afterlife, and it was amazing. So, we'll probably do a little bit of that. So, let's get to business. Do we have anybody on yet, do we? Nobody yet. It's fine. We've got one person watching. All right. So tonight, like the title says, we're going to do some Jim Lee era 90s X-Men. So, got my handy dandy brush here. Just quick. Get to the comments. No comments yet. Not really any music because I don't feel like dealing with Facebook and all that jazz. So if you're watching, say hi. Tell me what your favorite X-Men from the 90s was, or just your favorite X-Men in general. I got plenty of paper. Hey, what's up, Top? Got my paper. So I'm just going to do with. So one of these days I'm going to have to spring for a better rate. Sounds good. How's the drinking? Drinking's going good. The drawing's going even better. How's the drinking? Yeah. I did my dry month, and now I slowly integrated alcohol back in. Wolverine is a favorite. Seems to be just about everybody's favorite. He's a solid character. He's one of my favorite ones. I like him. Still like him. There's nothing wrong with him. This thing's overused. Silver Surfer X-Men? No, Silver Surfer was not an X-Men. Silver Surfer was a cosmic entity, not a mutant. Showed up in Fantastic Four quite a bit. Trying to get this. What are you drawing? Start off with Wolverine, and then I might add some other X-Men in there. I'm going for a 1990s Jim Lee vibe here, so hopefully I can capture that. Gotta get those proportions right now. So pupper, yeah, my dog, my German Shepherd makes a lot of noise. think some people just watch these live feeds to see what my dog and yep, there it is. More the dog. By my steps, I'm doing something that the dogs don't like. They do like barking. All right. Got a few likes, got a few hearts. What's everybody doing tonight on Saturday besides watching me? You guys having a good weekend? Gotta remember to talk while doing these things, otherwise people aren't gonna want to watch. Now, I guess the big question I'm going to have right now is, do I have anyone's mask on? Or maskless? Editing my belly on the fella. Nice. Have a good weekend. Watch your Family Guy. Can't go wrong there. Family Guy's awesome. Got a good outline for Wolvie. Play Destiny 2 and relax. Very well. That's good. Never got into the Destiny games, which is good because I hardly have enough time to do anything else. So, on the off chance I do get to play a video game, I gotta make sure it's not like so immersive that it's all I'm gonna be doing for the next 3 to 6 months. All right, let's do the mask. Do it with the mask. Maybe we'll do a little battle damage on it. A lot of paradox screens. Where's Sissy? She's helping the kid pack to go see his dad tomorrow. Putting him on a plane. Yeah, he's pretty excited. He gave up Disneyland next week to go see his dad, so that's pretty cool. I know it's been like a year since they've seen each other, so I think they're both excited. We're excited to have a little break, you know, break from the kids. What else should I add to this? I wonder. What are we running at? How much time? How much time? Really say, does it? Did really say? He's out of school for Thanksgiving? Yeah. Yeah, Friday was his start of vacations today, actually. So he's off for a week. Um, my last day of work for a couple of days is on Wednesday. So it'll be pretty cool. Young works Thanksgiving. Does he get holiday pay for that? Yeah. Yeah, it's silicone ring. Keeps me from getting degloved at work. You too, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I could provide entertainment on a Saturday night. I like to do this. Nothing too dynamic for Colossus, unfortunately. I'm standing there like a fucking oaf. Or like an oaf. I'm trying not to swear so much. Just in case of the odd chance I get monetized one day. Oh well. I have music playing in the background. Not today. Not today. Hey Alexa. I don't think it hears me anymore. Oh. Usually I do have music playing in the background when I do this, but the risk of having so much like reverb from the different camera angles and all that. Oh, that's Marissa watching TikToks. That's not my music. Well, I'm not playing the music. Yeah, I got this giant metal, pretty much the Jim Lee's X-Men #1, all four covers. I have it on like this metal sheet that hangs above my drawing table. So I kept looking at how Colossus's costume was in the '90s. Yeah, so I keep looking it up. TikTok's even how I met my wife. I met my wife on TikTok. So yeah, it is. There's been times where I've been stuck on assignments where if I want to time warp, I'll just put on TikTok. And then boom, 2 hours have passed. Or boom, my relief is here and I gotta go home. I got people. Okay. Scratch my beard. Yoda up, Bruce. Restonius. Cahurius. Left Branson, Tennessee State of California. Hopefully I can lower this thing without the camera coming off. There we go. A little bit more light on it. My hand to focus. Maybe. I don't know. Rustedness Arrakis, not to be confused with Arrakis. Both sandboxes. Both suck. But one has the spice melange. Oh, man. Like, I look so forward to the weekend. I'm like, oh, yeah, I get to sleep in, and then I don't sleep in. I'm just angry. What the shit? That's what I want. Who needs sleep? I guess I'll sleep when I'm dead. Whatever that may be. Hope that didn't come through on the mic, but I'm pretty sure I just shit my pants. Fill my pants? No, I shit my pants. I had a really loud fart. Because I went to the movies and had one of those giant Bavarian pretzels with extra cheese dipping sauce. So tasty. Gasus Maximus, that's right. Just keep having the 90s cartoon theme song playing in my head. 26 minutes. All right, cool. Finish up a little bit more Wolverine here, and then I'm going to retire for the evening. Yo, what up, Rick? Oh, yeah.
I just had a 619 number call me. And he's like, hey, how you been? And I'm like, who is this? He's like, it's me, it's Andrew, remember? I'm like, what are you talking about? Who are you? He's like, we met at the bar the other night, remember? I'm like, I think you got the wrong person. He goes, well, you're my number neighbor. And I'm like, I think you got the wrong number. And then he hung up. Now, the part that tripped me out about that is it's a 619 number.
Yeah.
Which is our area code.
It's true, it is.
How would anybody get my phone number?
I don't know.
You know what tripped me out about it even more?
What's up?
It's the same phone number as my number, but 619.
That is strange. That is strange.
It sounded just like Spencer.
I thought it was Jason for a second.
So did I.
I was like, what? What's going on?
No. It's literally the exact same phone number as mine with a different area code. So I'm wondering
Well,
if
you've seen
he...
that number neighbor shit.
No, I haven't.
On TikTok?
No.
I'm sure you have. But...
I haven't. What is it? Talk me through it. Because that just tripped me
New
out.
number, different area code, you text, tell them that you're the number neighbor.
Text, sure, but he called me.
Oh, okay, so it's a good stuff.
And apparently his name is Andrew.
Uh-huh.
And his phone number is owned by Verizon. And he lives in San Diego.
Figured that was 619.
Mm-hmm.
Now this claw's looking like Dookie. Oops. Watching.
So he just randomly was like, oh, let's pick Vegas. Like, if you're going to lead off with it, at least, you know, be honest about the whole thing up front. Remember, we met at the bar. That's not funny because my husband's not going to take that as a joke, and you live a little too close for comfort, homie. I should call him back and be like, hey, so I just asked my husband what a number neighbor is. And he explained it to me. And, haha, fun fact, we live in San Diego, homie. Hurt his feelings.
You know I'm live, right?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
Or start talking about anything that could be considered by a jury of my peers as premeditated.
Oh, I would never say let's hurt anybody. Just scare him. I'm texting him.
Why you keep getting hit? It's like it was resolved. You told him the wrong number, and you're like, no, I'm gonna keep doing this.
Because I told him wrong number 4 times before he hung up on me.
All right, well, you guys set up a date. Let me know how it goes. You better be paying.
I said it was nice to meet you. My husband just explained the whole number neighbor TikTok trend. Fun fact.
That's gonna sound like a come on.
Okay. How about I take off that it's nice to meet you?
No, because I knew where you were going. You're like, well, by the way, I'm in San Diego. That's gonna sound like a come on. Or crazy idea, kind of controversial. You just leave it alone.
You're no fun.
I'm a lot of fun, but I just don't want to fucking be dealing with dumb shit.
Oh, so they're allowed to pick on me, but I'm not allowed to
Oh
pick
my god,
on
it was just by random. I don't even know who you are.
Exactly. Which is why it should scare them that I'm in the 619. He said there's a block button. That's not the point. I don't like prank calls. They're not funny.
Why are you gonna answer?
Because it was a 619.
And it's 8 o'clock at night. Who the fuck in the 619 is calling us? They're calling you.
I don't know. Caden's teacher emails me until like 9 o'clock at night.
I don't think they would call this late on a Saturday. It would be the last time they did, I'll tell you that. Like, we don't like fucking having time off, too.
Did you show everybody your new book?
I posted on Facebook.
Gotcha.
Apparently some people are jealous of it. One commenter said, "You're dead to me."
He wouldn't even notice that it was there. I found it.
Mm-hmm.
Found it.
Hi, buddy. Come here. See what Daddy's working on. See? Thank you. Thank you. Say hi to everybody. Here, let me try it. You draw it. No, you do it. No, you do it. You want to do it, Meryl? Hmm? Okay. That's enough. Hey, thanks, Jim. Appreciate it, buddy. Just kind of just laying down the base right now before going for the shadows. I want to be lazy like Jim was sometimes in the 80s, 90s. I don't feel like drawing legs. So there's smoke everywhere. Or whatever. I don't know. It's still kind of rough. You broke my leg, dude. Oh, cool, dog.
I hope his stupid TikTok comes across my For You page.
You're very.
I'm very
Do we need to go
peeved
put
about
on a
this.
movie and have a glass of wine or what?
I'm 2 glasses of wine in. We need to order a pizza maybe later. Or burritos would work. Oh yeah, let's get a burrito.
You can have a burrito. I'm not eating the rest of the night.
It's because you ate almost that whole entire freaking.
You know what? I don't have any regrets about it either.
That's a huge pretzel. It's a huge bitch.
More mutants.
More mutants. I'm glad you liked your book, babe.
Yeah. We have a lot to get through and digest.
Yeah, all that pretzel.
No, I'm talking about the book.
What did it say up on the menu? 1.5 pounds of Bavarian hot pretzel. That pretzel was out of control. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
I gotta help the kid back.
Yeah, I got Wolverine here, Colossus, and then Archangel in the back. I have no idea what setting I was putting them in. It was just, oh, we got Wolverine right here, and then I'll just throw Colossus right here, and then. I like 90s Colossus. I thought he was a fun character to read. The tortured artist, upbeat and positive, you know. Had Deadpool. Throw him in there somewhere. He was part of he was in X-Force, so he's a New Mutants first, and then in X-Force. So I mean, it's not wouldn't be unheard of to have him in there. Stand eyebrows. No, eyebrows. It's from that pronounced forehead. I can add all the lines and shit. That's the toughest part about Colossus. Got to put all that metallic looking stuff in there. One thing I didn't understand about the character design in the 90s is like you have a character like Colossus who's already like a brick shit house, and then they put shoulder pads on him like that wasn't enough. Like, no, you know what he needs more? He needs bigger shoulders, so we're gonna give him shoulder pads. That never made sense to me. Next KS, it's probably going to be next month. I just sent the cover to be colored by the illustrious DC Alonso, who also did the interiors for the book. And the letters right now are being done by Evan David. So hoping to have everything done here in the next couple of weeks. I can get a package ready to go. That way when it launches and funds, so it's ship ready. So it should be a pretty good Kickstarter. I really like the character. I like the story. Our intergalactic hero for Apogee. So we're going to bring in the more cosmic and interplanetary type threats and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. So I don't really like doing my origin stories like right from the beginning. You're going to be launched kind of like 5 years into his career. He started when he was 16. I won't give too much away, but his dad was an astronaut pilot. And there was an accident on the day of launch. So that's kind of what's going to kick off his career or his journey into being an interstellar superhero. Yeah, lots of good comic book stuff coming out. Let's give you a quick rundown. We'll start off with things that will be being published in 2022 by Apogee. Phantom Hawk issue 2. I know it's been like 3 years, so hopefully you guys are still fans and pick that one up. I'll be working on that one while also working on the second issue of the Cardinals comic book, The Crimson Paladin. Both of those stories written by Ray Merrick, who's commenting below. And then I'm also working on Tin Soldier and Phantom Hawk crossover. Get some really good artwork out of that. I'm doing the interiors. Hopefully we'll get another issue of Solarum Prime out there if I can get contact with the writer. So Trevor, if you're watching, because I can't find you on Facebook anymore, you owe me another story, dog. So we can get all this going. Yeah, I put a little bit in it in like the first Phantom Hawk, but it was in a flashback. I was trying to get outside of the formula. It's like, okay, every time we do a new character, we got to do the whole build up to like when Danny Ketch became Ghost Rider. It was like the majority of that first issue is him, normal, like getting into trouble, and then he finally gets power of the writer. So I've seen it way too many times, and I know as a reader, I'm just like, all right, cool. Yeah, he's got an origin story, but we don't need to go right into it right away. I think it adds a little bit more mystique to it, keeps the readers a little bit more engaged. You're like, hey, yeah, okay, we're gonna give you a little teaser of his origin, but we're not gonna give you the whole origin in this issue. So stick around, buckle up, let's go. Let's go. Let's go get it done. One thing I really enjoyed about drawing Colossus, though, is that these points like right here, where it kind of looks like like their bones. It kind of reminds me of like Freddy Krueger's glove from New Nightmare. Big fan of that. I don't think he has pants. Nope, he doesn't have pants. He's just rocking the leg show right there. Tighten this up a little bit. Revere was mad when I did OE no origin in issue 1. I wanted it laid out. It's like, okay, well, I understand that a lot of people want to know, like, where did this dude come from? What are his motivations? You should be able to do that without, and it's just me talking, I'm no expert or anything, but you should be able to accomplish that without having to go deep dive into the origin. You know what I mean? It should be pretty evident in his interactions with the populace and criminals and stuff like that. So I don't think you always need a origin issue. God, I forgot what this boots look like. I really should have had some shit out. When I hear a cape, I think about The Incredibles. No capes. I like to have a realistic use for the cape. Like with Phantom Hawk. Phantom Hawk's cape is made from a active camouflage material. So Phantom Hawk, so when he activates it, his cowl and his cape make it look like he's transparent. Kind of makes him look like an apparition, a specter. He can't phase through matter or anything like that. He's pretty much a normal dude, with the exception of the nanotechnology in his body. God, this is turning out fucking horrible. I am not enjoying this at all. I enjoy doing it, but this is probably something I'm going to use as a sketch and refine later on. But yeah, I like functionality in the costumes. You got to make sense somehow. I got into a huge argument with someone who had had no reason to even be commenting, just because her girlfriend was writing the script at the time. It's like, oh, it should look like this. These colors should be that. And I don't care. I mean, thanks for the input. I really don't. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I created them for a reason. The tactical corset was kind of tied into that society's uniform. The color scheme is all based on like her hierarchy within the organization. Those are a lot of things I plan out. I think a lot of creators do that. They plan that out. So, when you plan out, then you don't really have to. I think it alleviates the possibility of writing yourself into a corner. And then you got to, Deus Ex Machina your way out of it, which is like, I was making a joke. It's a good joke. It's a good joke. But it also put me on the topic of being able to talk a little bit more about my thought process and and my creative process and all that stuff. So it was a joke that turned out to be an instructional guide. Yeah, I'm gonna end up redoing this, but it's been a couple of weeks since I've drawn anything, and I gotta knock the rust off. Once I get this crappy drawing out of the way, then I'll be able to go on to. Oh God, it's Colossus that's driving me nuts. It's just driving me nuts. He's just so. Ugh. I mean, for like a stand-up drawing of him, I guess that's okay, but nah. Now I'm looking at it, he's just completely out of proportion. All right. Well, I thank everybody for coming on. I want to do a live feed. I'm trying to do more, guys. I'm thinking about doing like we're gonna call it Nick's Art House Reviews. We're still working on the name, but it's where I'm gonna pick a theme, either a genre of movies or a specific movie, and I'm gonna do a drawing that correlates to that theme or to that movie, and while I do like a review of the movie. So it's probably gonna be horror, sci-fi, fantasy, comic book movies. You know, I'm a comic book guy, so it's gonna be comic book movies. Some will be retro reviews. I might dig up some of the old crappy Marvel movies, like the 1991 Captain America, if I can find it. I think I have it on VHS. You know, I'm a big fan of the Dolph Lundgren Punisher. So we'll be doing stuff like that here in the coming weeks. So I'm going to sign off. I want to thank everybody for coming by and watching me doodle and murder the 90s X-Men in this drawing. You can also check me out on all my social medias, which are on screen. You can also find me on the Boston Blades podcast. It's a fun show if you like science fiction and fantasy novels, stuff like that. So if I killed out JR in any stories, I haven't even put JR in any of my stories yet. But as soon as I do, I'm probably not going to kill him off. He's probably be like a Foggy Nelson type character in one of my books. I don't know yet. But what's great about having a lot of entertaining and interesting people in your life, especially friends and colleagues and stuff like that, is that if you need a supporting character in your book, in your comic book, you don't have to make one out of thin air. You just like change the name to protect the guilty, you know? So, you kill off JR in a lot of books? You should not. It's probably cathartic. I'm going to start doing that. But anyway, from everybody here at Apogee Studios, Apogee Comics, Nick Arbor Designs, Nick Arbor Art, whatever the name I go by. Really appreciate you guys stopping in and watching me doodle some shit. It means a lot to me. I know it's been a while. There will be more. I love you guys. Till next time.